We're going to start with a sort of background, a framework, some science around what does it actually mean to learn these days? Like, what do we know about learning? Ulrich is going to do that, and then we're going to open it up to the panel.
When we think about why I, and frankly many of you in this room, don't get better even after driving day in and day out, is that you're not really active, you're not really engaged, right? You're not asking yourself questions like, how should I pull into this curve? You're also not getting that feedback that we know is really central to learning. What's remarkable about this idea is that it spreads to so many aspects of learning. We need to think about learning as something that is doing, that is something that's active. That's why spaces like this are so important. We need to get our hands dirty and apply ourselves.
Very difficult, and it's very uncomfortable to be in the space we are now. Because when you talk about experiential learning, it's one in which parents oftentimes respond, well, where's the academic rigor? Right?
This rising generation of students isn't interested in what am I going to major in. You know, when I went to college, I was going to be a mathematician, so I was going to major in mathematics. That's not this generation of students. They want to know, what problem am I going to solve? And what am I going to need to know in order to solve that problem?
STEM is not a course. And people keep thinking, I'm going to my STEM class, it's in 6th period.
Right.
STEM is not a course. It needs to be interwoven into every single course that goes on, whether it's even an elective. If it's art, you can still do STEM.
Will there come a point that, homeroom takes place in your libraries or at the Kid Museum? I think it's something to think about. We put so much money into new buildings that actually look like a lot like the public schools that were built 20 years ago with a little variation. What if we didn't put money there and really thought about it differently as the whole city, the whole landscape becomes the classroom?
We should be thinking about is the quality of learner that we want when they walk out of our schools. And do they have enough options? And I agree 100%, you can't have options, you can't make options if you don't know stuff. So there is some core content that students have to know in order to have options and opportunities.
I think the real push on the commission is to reconceptualize teaching as a high status profession. Treating teachers as true professionals.
I believe that what we're talking about here is making sure we have expansive experiences for children to make sure that they're open to different ideas and perspectives. But when it comes to learning something that is hard, we want, and the cognitive science is clear on this, you actually learn more if it is harder. This explains why forgetting is good. This explains why we want to mix up our practice. And for that to work, we need teachers, we need instructors, we need places like this where there are going to be people who are going to be there for you socially.
Coming together as community and teasing out these issues and having the incredible expertise of the people on this panel, we can try to maybe get a little further down the road for our community that will serve our kids better off in the long run. So can we please give a round of applause to our wonderful panelists. All right. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Cara and her team, for organizing. And if you have not been to KID, come down here with your kids.